Bro, honestly, if you think about it, we had one freaking job in our life. We had one job in our life just to get the freaking work done. That's all we need to do. It's just get the freaking work done. And yet, this is the hardest thing that we have ever freaking felt. Like, it's like Muhammad Ali said this, right? The boxer, the famous boxer. He said, climbing the mountain is not hard. It's the pebbles that get in your shoe. Like, it's the pebbles on the way. Something along those lines. Climbing the mountain is straightforward. Sure, it's hard. Like, it's you have to freaking use your strength. I get it. But it's the pebbles that make it harder. It's the freaking things that get in our life that make it harder, right? If we had to think about it, when it came to our assignments, it's only one thing that we had to get done. One thing. Finish the work. Study for the test. Finish the assignment. Just work hard. That's it. Like, if you think about it, hard work, just it's one task. Just your only goal in this life. As long as you can work hard, you'll achieve whatever the freak you want to achieve. But we fail to just do that one aspect. I don't freaking blame you. The world, the way this freaking world is like shaped, no wonder why we freaking do it. So in this video, I want to go over, and I brought my iPad out for this thing, bro. Like, we're gonna go freaking in depth. This is like, I'm not a freaking teacher. I'm not gonna be like a school teacher. Oh, you have to do 8+2. No, nothing like that. But what I really want to do, my intention with this video is I want to bring out the iPad so I can like visualize for you how to destroy this cycle of wanting to work hard, but you genuinely can't. This is who you're trying to become. Okay, guy number 2. Right now, you are guy number 1. The issue is this guy has sets of characteristics, if that makes sense. I know, big word, but like I'm genuinely, I'm trying to be serious. Like, he has sets of beliefs, he has sets of characteristics, things that make him who he is, right? So this is guy number 1. He looks at himself in a specific way, he thinks of himself in a specific way, and because he thinks of himself as this person, he's going to do the habits of this person. For example, if you think of yourself as you're lazy, and I know this sounds like this sounds like wishy-washy, it's not. If you think of yourself as someone lazy, your actions and what you freaking do will remind you of who you are. If you think of yourself as someone who's fat, your actions will remind you who you are. For example, let's just say I'm not a fat guy. But right now I'm kind of fat because I'm bulking. But let's just say let's just say I'm a fat person, right? Your actions is like, okay, because I'm fat, I'm going to go eat McDonald's every freaking day. Or it could be vice versa. Because I eat McDonald's every single freaking day, I'm fat. So actions and beliefs go hand in hand. What you believe in your heart will dictate to actions. What you do actions will dictate to what you believe in your heart. Okay? But typically it all starts from the belief. Like, it always starts from like the mindset. Okay? Before the action freaking comes, it starts with the mindset. The issue is, and this is going to be hopefully a game changer for you, is you're trying to work hard, right? From being guy number 1. That's the freaking issue, is you're trying to work hard with the beliefs of you right now. But you've never freaking worked hard. So how do you, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's like, let me think of an example. That's like, okay, you're trying to get a girl. So instead of like changing how you look, changing how you act, changing your, personality in an authentic way. I'm not saying like in a like actually changing like yourself, like transforming yourself. All you do is you're still this freaking retarded, goofy version of yourself. But all you do is you just kind of like change your clothing, okay? So you just sort of change your clothing, like you wear different clothes, you're wearing like Jordans, and then you're like, oh, so me buying the Jordans is definitely gonna make me get this girlfriend. No, you freaking dumbass. Jordans is not gonna make you get a girlfriend if you're still an idiot and a stupid dumbass. If you're still that person, if that makes sense. Like, the Jordans it's not gonna help at all. You have to change who you are. Right? You have to change who you are, not the freaking shoes. The shoes isn't gonna do crap if you are still an idiot. In that same way, if you're trying to work hard from a person who's never worked hard, you're never going to work hard. You're never going to be consistent because you've never transformed yourself into guy number 2. And guy number 2, he actually works hard. So this is step number 1, bro. This is step number freaking 0, which is the mindset. You need to have the specific types of beliefs. Sorry, but I keep hitting the freaking microphone. It's so freaking massive, bro. You need to have the sets of beliefs and the mindsets of this guy. So I'm gonna write here beliefs. This is why I'm gonna give you an example, right? The reason why there's people in the army, like for example, in the army, The soldiers are literally told you must make your bed every single time you wake up. Now you're gonna be like, what's the point of making my bed? Like, I'm not gonna make $10,000 from making my bed. It's not that, you freaking dumbass. Making the making the bed is not about like, oh, am I gonna get stronger or not? It's what it represents. For example, I will make my bed because I'm a disciplined person, so I will make my bed. If I don't make my bed, then I'm a lazy person. It's what it represents. It's not really about making the freaking bed. Like, making the bed it'll make my room look better. It's not. It's who I am. Okay. Your habits literally represent who you are. It represents your standard. So this guy, his lifestyle will dictate who he is. So either way, we'll go back to the thing. So we have to become this guy. Guy number 2. You need to adopt the mindsets of someone who can work hard. So how do you freaking do that? Well, we're gonna move on to step number 2. Purpose is, if you don't have a purpose, then you have nothing to look forward to. I would wake up with nothing to build towards, nothing to look forward to, nothing to do except like, oh, I got a Fortnite game coming up. Like, literally, that's it. Like, I literally wouldn't do anything. Like, in terms of, like, I wouldn't look forward to anything. I wouldn't look forward to changing myself. I wouldn't look forward to pushing my body. I wouldn't look forward to becoming a fitness freaking insane physique. I wouldn't look forward to making money. I wouldn't look forward to business. Nothing. Literally, what I would do is I would wake up, scroll on my bed for 3 hours, do other stuff that destroyed my self-dignity and respect for myself, already destroy my brain, already depressed because I have nothing to look forward to, and all I did was just seek pleasure, so I felt more shame. This is what helps you wake up from your bed every single day. And this is what you need in order to stay freaking happy with life. We live in a purposeless society, which is why you think that, purpose is not a big deal. If you went back 100 years ago, 150 years ago, and you told someone, I have nothing to build, they would look at you as a freaking idiot. Like, what the frick? You have nothing to go towards? Like no God, no God in your life, like no heaven or hell. Like, you don't want to achieve heaven. Like I'm so freaking, like, people will be confused out of their minds. Only now we don't have a purpose is because we're so freaking distracted. We're like little hamsters on a hamster wheel. We're like little rats getting caught up in traps every single day. All we do, seek pleasure, drink, alcohol, party, freaking hoes, whores, women, university, just movies, TV shows, music. It's just a freaking dopamine nation, dopamine fiend. I'm sorry, I'm getting so freaking passionate because we're victims to this. It's just so much dopamine that whenever we have a chance of like having some time to reflect on like, why am I in this world? Why am I even freaking born here? Like, why? Like, we just get, do you want to buy the Nike? And you wonder why everyone is so depressed, huh? And you wonder why everyone is like so lost in this life? And you wonder why everyone is why suicide rates are going up so high? Why there's so many depression pills being taken every single day? And then the funny thing is like, and that's a funny thing. The funny thing is, the smart people are like taking advantage of it. The ones that control this world, they're not indulging in the same things that me and you did, or me and you are. They're here making money off of us, bro. You think the owner of Nike is there consuming like everyone else? You think the owner of banks, the reason why I winked my eyes because you know who they are. They're the special group. Do you think they are? Do you think they're consuming like everyone else? No, bro. They have a purpose. If you will, they have a mission, they have a mission to build towards. When a man gets on his freaking purpose, nothing could stop him. He's literally unbreakable because he's working towards becoming his best self. He's literally being fulfilled. He's not lost. If you want to work hard, you need to tie a purpose behind it. I'll give you my example. So I was guy number 1, right? I was this freaking retard, idiot, like the biggest procrastinator on earth, literally failing all of my classes. So I'm gonna put failure. I'm gonna put lazy. I'm gonna put depressed. Many different things, right? In order for me to become guy number 2, right, I need to have a specific purpose, or I need to have a specific mission or a goal. At a minimum, a goal. You'll only have a goal when you're so tired of becoming this person, when you're so tired of staying lazy, when you're so tired of being a failure, when you're so tired of being depressed, when you're so tired of literally your life is going freaking nowhere. And specifically for me, when I was so tired of not being seen by people. You see, I was always the kid that was invisible. And I would do my best to put myself out there, post myself on Instagram, post myself, funny crap, like posting my face, posting every single freaking like 2 weeks on my Instagram page, like posts of myself, because I was just all I wanted was attention. All I wanted was the people to notice me, because I don't know, I guess I wasn't noticed growing up much. So I always felt invisible. So, but it, bro. Like, I'm here wasting my life. I got heartbroken twice in 1 year. My life is just, what am I living like? I feel shameful. My parents are there working double shift for my ass, and I'm here failing my classes. I'm here. I just felt like a waste. I felt like a waste. I wanted something out of my life. I was done being a freaking loser. I was done being a waste of space. So for me, my goal, my purpose, boom, right there. So there we go. What I would do is I would try to, you see these emotions right here, provide for my parents, feel like a winner, feel like finally I'm doing something with my life, feel like I'm on purpose, feel like I'm actually growing and I'm changing and I'm improving. Like, before I used to think I was this freaking loser with nothing going on with this life. Now I feel like I'm actually like genuinely being proud of myself, and I'm genuinely seeing myself grow, and like my life is going up and up and up. I would try to feel all of those emotions with fake pleasure. But you have to realize this fake pleasure, this fakeness, like, oh, I'm gonna feel like a winner through video games, or I'm gonna go, feel entertained by watching freaking reels online, or I'm gonna escape my miseries by watching reels and freaking Instagram and TikTok. Instead of actually working on myself, I'm gonna just go post my pictures online without having anything to build for. You have to realize, bro, this fake pleasure, like, you can freaking keep doing it and you're gonna stay the same. The issue with fake pleasure is that it feels like you're doing something, but you're still not moving forward. You're here, right? You're here. In your brain, you think you're moving forward, but you're actually moving backwards. Because fake pleasure just makes your life worse and worse and worse each time. Fake pleasure will literally make your life worse. It's been keeping you freaking depressed this entire time. It's what made you purposeless the entire time. You need to look at the instant gratification stuff that you're still freaking doing, and you need to be like, this is a waste of my life. This is a waste of my time. This has been keeping me depressed and sad. This is the reason why I couldn't build myself. This is the reason why I got 50s and 40s on my freaking test. This is the reason what's been keeping me, instead of working, to becoming the kid that my parents would want. This is what's keeping me freaking feminine. When you look at Instagram, TikTok and stuff as this freaking weakness, you're not going to want to do it. And then you're going to have a newfound purpose, newfound goal to become a new man, a newfound goal to change your life, a newfound goal to have these emotions, but through real means. Through building a business, through having the physique of your dreams, to changing your personality, to becoming more mature. The moment you adopt this thing, this mindset, working hard will become a non-negotiable, because now work is linked to purpose. Your work is the vehicle to your goals. Now you're gonna look forward to work. Why? Because it's what is needed, what is required to get to your destination. It's the fuel to your car. I get to work. It's not like I have to work. Oh, I have homework. No, I get to do homework. Why? Because this is the key to me getting an A+ on my test and acing all of my tests. This is the key to feeling like a winner. This is the key to winning in my life. This is the key to having purpose in my life. This is the key to finally have a happiness in my life. This is the key to having the biggest comeback in my life. Work. Work is my friend. It's not something I enjoy work because it's what gives me real life benefit. Because when I make this video, and let's say this video blows up, boom, I'm literally like in a different position now. When you are so obsessed with becoming this man, of changing your life, work becomes a non-negotiable because that's all you think about. Okay? So you need to have purpose. Okay, step number 3, and this is exactly what I did for step number 3. I think for step number 3, I'm going to give you just like specific autistic level details in your situation right now on how you can actually work harder. Number 1, you need to obsess, as I mentioned, obsess over personal development. Forget money, forget freaking girls, forget the end result. You have to change your mindset. Money, girls, cars, houses, etc. are just a byproduct. They're not the end goal. Once you become a masculine, strong leader, who has resources, who has money, the girl is the byproduct of that, because she will come as a result of you becoming this man. When you have a business that's making a lot of money and you're helping a lot of people and you're giving value, like hopefully I'm giving value to you, the money, the cars, the houses are just a byproduct of you helping people through your business. And the money is just a byproduct. The money isn't the end goal. The girls aren't the end goal. The cars aren't the end goal. The houses aren't the end goal. Okay? So obsess over the man you're going to become. Obsess over how freaking weak you are and how strong you want to feel. The power you want to feel. Obsess over your personal development. And the way you do that is by following my method, which is called the comeback arc. Okay? And what this is comprised of is first identity. So we talked about identity. Now I want to become the strongest version of myself. Now I want to become masculine. Now I want to become a version of myself that is undeniable. A version of myself that proves people wrong, okay? Like my strongest self. Second is the purpose behind it, okay, as we mentioned. And third is the needle mover method. So what does that mean? Needle mover method is now you're going to obsess over habits, okay? You're going to obsess over the habits that get you to the man that you want to become. You have to realize habits. If you want the plant to grow, you're going to need to water the plant, right? And that's what a habit is. A habit just waters the plant until it grows and grows. It's the same thing in the gym. If you go to the gym for one day, are you going to become freaking David Lade? Are you going to become Alex Eubank? Are you going to become Hossein Farhat? Hossein FHD? No, you're not. But as you keep going to the gym every single day, improving every single day, changing your, refining your plan every single day, you're going to end up looking a lot more aesthetic as time goes on. So needle mover method is, instead of making the money the end goal, instead of making the girls the end goal, the physique the end goal, you want to make habits the end goal. Your goal should be, how many habits can I get done today? How much work can I finish today? Not how much money I made today. Not how many DMs I got today. That's freaking retarded. No, it's how many habits did I get done today? Did I do my skincare routine? If you're into that, I'm not into that. Did I do, my deep work? Did I do my gym? Did I go running? Did I do my push-ups? Did I journal? Did I read? Did I learn? The habits that make you into the man you want to become. The masculine leader that's there winning in life. The guy who reads, the guy who's winning, the guy who's smart, the guy who's achieving. So this is the comeback arc. I want you to take this and write down the identity. I want you to write down the purpose, and I want you to write down the habits that make you into that man. I already mentioned some of those habits. Obsess over the man you're going to become. Read books that will directly benefit every single part of your life. Sleep, habits, nutrition, gym, deep work, just things that will make you into that man. So right now, if you want to work hard in your situation, right? As I mentioned, this is probably the most important part of the video, which is you want to go from guy 1 to guy 2, okay? And I'm going to leave you off with this mindset shift, which is, if I want to be guy 2, I have to continually live like him every sinthis is what most people don't understand, right? Like, for example, a lot of people want to be athletes. A lot of people want to be professional basketball players or professional boxers. But then they look at like the success. They look at the money of the boxers. They look at the girls they get. They look at the physique. They look at the aura. They look at the freaking the attention they get. They look at all the good parts of being a boxer. But then they don't look at the other parts of being a boxer, like the running every single freaking day, running long miles, boxing every single day, eating a specific diet every single day. So when someone wants to become a boxer, he starts training like when he's like, oh man, this is so hard. And then he gives up and never becomes a boxer. If you want to be a boxer, you have to stay as a boxer. Meaning, going to the gym for a freaking month isn't enough. It's continuous. It never stops. If you want to become a bodybuilder, it's not like you're going to go to the gym for like a couple months and then be like, oh, I'm done. No, you're going to be there now for the rest of your freaking life. Because remember, in order for you to be someone else, you have to also adopt and you have to maintain his lifestyle. You have to maintain his lifestyle. It's not like you can just you're going to be this guy and then still do the same things as you're doing now. It doesn't work like that. Everything has a freaking price. Okay? Everything has a price. If you want the success and the body and the mindsets and the discipline like Cristiano Ronaldo, well, guess what, bro? You're going to have to go adopt and maintain his lifestyle. You're going to have to live like that for the rest. That's your life from now on. There's no looking back. And this is what you need to adopt is, if you want to work hard, You need to live like this guy for the rest of your freaking life. You need to wake up early for the rest of your freaking life. You need to go to the gym for the rest of your freaking life. And that's a good thing. You're literally improving. You're getting purpose through it. See, it's one thing and you're telling him, bro, you need to go to the gym for like the rest of your life. He's going to be like, what? No way. I can never do that. But for me and you, since we've been through so much pain, since we've self-sabotaged on bad habits, we don't even want the bad habits. See, we gain freedom through the gym. We get freedom through the gym. We feel accomplished through the gym. So for me, going to the gym for the rest of my life, I'm happy about it. I love the freaking gym. I'm wearing Gymshark right now. I love the gym. Why? Because I get freedom through it. I'm growing through it. I feel purpose through it. I feel like accomplished from it. I'm pushing myself, pushing the body. I'm seeing my chest grow. I'm seeing my arms grow. Like, frick, I'll do this every freaking day. Like, I'll do this as much as I can for the rest of my life. I don't care. I'll go to the gym when I'm 60. Because it's not about going to the gym. It's the same thing as brushing my teeth now. So for us, discipline is freedom. That's it for me. Some extra stuff. If you need help, just DM me on my Instagram. I'm always replying to my DMs. First link description down below. Other than that, hopefully this helped you. I know this video was a freaking long one. I'm gonna try to make it short so like you don't get bored. But other than that, I love you, bro. Hopefully this benefited you. Let's have the biggest comeback of our freaking life. Let's prove those idiots wrong. Let's change our freaking lives. Finally, for once, let's freaking change. Enough with the freaking BS, bro. You know clearly there's something wrong with your life. You know clearly that you want to improve. You know clearly you're meant to achieve more. So let's freaking do that. The worst thing is staying as mediocre. The worst thing is staying invisible. That no one freaking knows your name. No one knows who the frick you are. All right. I love you, and I'll see you very soon, bro.